Can't get your team to take ownership? Try implementing the Hoosier rule. My name's Steve. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Khaki Consulting. The other day I was talking with one of our clients, and just to give you some context, they did $330 million in revenue last year. They're in 6 locations, and the CEO was complaining that he couldn't get the individual location leaders to take ownership. Now, sitting in on one of the meetings, I realized what the issue was. The CEO was super smart. He knew how to solve issues. And so when something would come up and someone would bring up an idea, he'd jump in and say, this is what's happening, this is what we need to do, and the rest of the team would get quiet. And they wouldn't say anything after he finished speaking. And so to solve that issue, we implemented what we call the Hoosier rule. Now, if you've not seen the movie Hoosiers starring Gene Hackman, it's a brilliant movie. I highly recommend watching it. It's fantastic. But just to give you some context around it, one of the ways Gene Hackman deals with his basketball team is he requires them to pass the ball 4 times before they can take a shot. And so for this CEO, we implemented what we call the Hoosier rule, which is he had to ask 4 questions before he assumed he knew what was going on. Before volunteering an idea, before solving the issue, ask 4 questions to get context, to make sure you're solving the right problem. And as you start to ask those questions, your team starts to realize, oh, he actually is listening. She actually wants ideas. They actually want us to be a part of the process. And so if you're struggling to get your team to engage, to take ownership, try implementing the Hoosier rule and ask 4 questions before you make any statements or volunteer any of your own ideas. If you want help getting your team to take ownership, you can always reach out to us, khakiconsulting.com. Hope this helps.